What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this up? Welcome back to our channel. Okay, guys, I want to thank those of you that have been buying my merch. It means so much to me. Guys, we have good reviews. It's one thing to sell, you know, a merch, to sell t-shirts and caps and all that. It's another thing to get reviews about it. So thank you for the reviews too, good reviews. And I wouldn't mind your critical opinion too. I wouldn't mind, but so far it's been good reviews.
What's up, my people? What's up, my Think Crown family? What did they happen? What did they say? Welcome back to our channel. This is your homeboy, Ifeanyi Kingsley, reporting all the way live from Germany. Man, my stuff just arrived, my Think Crown shirt. I just a rock out. And they feel and die. Man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling myself, baby. Come on. Wow, Abraham, honestly, I must commend you, man, for job well done. Honestly, this shirt, the quality now die. You understand? This texture is crazy. It's super solid, man. I mean, I feel
okay, so for those of you that are interested, all you have to do is reach out to me on WhatsApp. We have pullovers, t-shirts, caps. Reach out to me on Instagram or WhatsApp or Facebook, or leave a comment in the comment section. And if I didn't reply, maybe I missed your comment, you can send me a message on a WhatsApp. Okay. And also, I want to thank those sponsors, those ones that make it possible for us to give out free merch. Yes, so we give out free merch. For those of you that don't know, I've given out to 2 people. I still have some here. Yeah, we'll give that out, you know, soon. I've been busy, and that's why. So this week I'm kind of free this week. So for those of you that have already sent a message, don't worry, I'll respond, you know, this week. Okay, like I said, we'll give out cap, which I posted a few weeks ago, and the new person here is Uduk Gloria. She finally got her t-shirt. Let's watch this.
Thank you, Team Crown. Thank you. I'm happy I got the shirt. I'm so happy. That was why I wanted to touch. The texture was so nice. Everything was nice about the clothes. I was proud of wearing quality taste to church. You can see me. I'm slaying it. Thank you to everybody that make this workout. Thank you.
Okay, guys, that is it. Here we have Portable and Obi Cubana. No, it's not drama. They didn't have like issues or like, no, there's nothing like that. It's just that Obi Cubana made this guy the ambassador of his products, Odogu Bitters. Now think about it. The first thing that comes to people's mind is Odogu Bitters, Portable, a Yoruba boy. That's what people are currently talking about on social media. That why would you make this guy an ambassador when you have your own people there?
Hello, Sasso. I go by the name Portable. I'm a lot of of Lagos, Nigeria. I'm out going drink Sasso, Odogu Sasso Bitters, Odogu. Now me be first ambassador. First ambassador. You dey feel am? Odogu Ika. Odogu of Africa, drink Odogu Bitters, you go visa. If you want to be sober, drink Odogu Bitters. And they are well, oh, they are well, dada. And they are well, drink Odogu Bitters.
I understand where we're going with this. This person suggested, he said to me, Darlington would have been a good or a better option. Why would he go for Portable? Some people agree with this guy. They said, yes, Obi Cubana shouldn't have gone for someone like Portable. And besides, Portable is also like very controversial. Well, likewise, Speed Darlington.
You dey see am, make you no go buy fake. If you want buy Odogu Bitters, you see say label dey there. Oh, see number, see everything. Cubana Zazo. Odogu Bitters, alcohol drink. It the ginger body. See, don't go buy fake, no go buy. Now original make you buy you. You dey see, you get stamp everything dey there. You no see this, no buy am. No go buy fake Odogu. You may drink Odogu. You go be that very well.
Let us read this and let me know what you think. Here somebody says, he mentions Speed Darlington. I don't know what he's trying to say here. And he said, and rush to dash Portable 50 million for ambassadorship. Yes, the amount given to Portable was 50 million naira. Yeah. So he said, Igbo people and their reasoning sometimes. Odogu is an Igbo expression that means a man of great esteem, a distinguished man, a valorous man. So that's what this person is trying to say. Like, look, you giving it to Portable really doesn't make sense. The tribe is Igbo. You should give it to someone from the eastern part of Nigeria. Let's read. Tell me how Portable fit this. A drug addict who has been caught by security agents stealing has all of a sudden become an ambassador. Someone who needs therapy to tame his hallucinations is the face of an Igbo brand. We as Igbo people should ensure that our decisions are bereft of smelly sentiments. A Yoruba man will not jump his brothers to give an Igbo man ambassadorship, and that is how it should be. We as Igbos have an adage that says, okay, the meaning is where one resides is where he nurtures. A witty Igbo remark that illustrates the nursery attitude of care and consciousness of whichever environment an Igbo person finds himself. Let us continue living without consciousness. Let us keep sacrificing our essence on the altar of capitalism. This thing has been boiling in my mind, and this is the best way I could express my disappointment. If you come here to say you don't tell people what to do with their money, you will tell me if that is all you understood from this. So people on social media have said that this is pure hate and tribalism, and it shouldn't be condoned at all. Why would anybody, a Nigerian for crying out loud, say these things? I read a comment that says, oh, so what if he had signed a white guy? Would you have preferred that? Are they sure that if Cubana had signed a white guy, it wouldn't have been this serious? Still, some Igbos are saying, yes, you should have given it to someone from the eastern part of Nigeria, since the whole thing that we're trying to portray here is an Igbo brand that is, in the market. Guys, let us move straight to the next one. A little bit of politics here. Lagos State announces diversion of traffic ahead of President Buhari's visit. Let me read this and I will give you my take. President Buhari is expected to be in Lagos State on Tuesday, March 22, and that is today, to commission some project. On his arrival in Lagos, President Buhari is expected to commission the newly built international terminal in Lagos. Yes, and I ask about this, people that works there. They said it's built by China, and I think this is loan. See, let us talk about Nigeria. How can you explain to me the problem here? Why can't we build that ourselves? Why do we have to give it to China? It's more like a loan, like a soft loan given to us. And this is how China takes over, airports. They offer you the option. Like, look, yes, we can help you with this, but we'll be in charge for 20 years while you keep paying. It's just so crazy. Look at it here. It says the terminal is one of the five, right, being built in Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, Kano, and Enugu. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Not that beautiful, not that big, but I think it's something Nigeria could actually afford. See, my people, even in the Nigerian airport, right, no air conditioner. You can imagine a whole nation couldn't even make inside the airport cooler, be sweating inside the Nigerian airport. And now we have another project going on. Why the main airport is left unkept? It doesn't look conducive. It doesn't look nice compared to other countries. And they said Port Harcourt, Kano, and Enugu in a bilateral arrangement between the federal government and the People's Republic of China. The president is also expected to commission the Dangote fertilizer plant. Guys, this country is a joke, like seriously. Moving on, here we have Idris Abdul Karim. Remember the video of Taribo West praying for Tinubu. By the way, if you're yet to watch yesterday's video, you really need to go watch it. Former Super Eagles players supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know, I said that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a very wise man. He knows what he's doing. He already, I feel like it's political. He already had it in mind a long time ago before helping these people. He knows those people that are influential. And he helped them. He give them money and all that because he knows in the future he probably might need their help or he will need their help. And here it is. The help is coming through. I mean, you saw Kanu Nwankwo saying that, you know, Bola Ahmed Tinubu donated a certain amount of money towards his Kanu Heart Foundation back then. He was part of the sponsors. So Tinubu had done all these things and now he's getting it back. That's a good way to sow a seed.
Ahmed Tinubu was one of them. And he gave the foundation money to start off, supported us. And now,
here, Idris Abdul Karim says, Taribo is praying for Tinubu, his ancestor, to become president, while George Weah, his friend, is the president of Liberia. So, Juju, they catch pastors also. Taribo waste.
People that you accompany him, we leaders that have eyes for this nation, that will put their blood in line to see how Nigeria can be restored back to this place of that glory. It's incredible that we hide him under your brow. We speak to the foreigners of this nation. I command them to be arrested. That the Ahmed Bola Tinubu movement will be established. So this
Taribo West has been getting a lot of bad comments from friends or former friends and fans. Here we have, that's the next one right here, we have former governor of Anambra State, Obaino. Remember, we talked about Obaino being in EFCC's custody and someone capturing him or videoing him while in EFCC's custody. And I think I also said this is actually unprofessional for someone, okay, like this man, a former governor, to be in EFCC's custody, no matter what he did, right? Being in EFCC's custody and not be sure that his privacy is guaranteed, right? It's crazy, right? And I'm sure whoever goes there now will just be looking around to be sure that it's not being videoed. The EFCC reacted to that. According to them, they said the person or the officer behind Obaino's video leak currently being subjected to disciplinary action. So they are taking the right step to making sure that the person pay for this. He or she shouldn't have videoed this man at all. Yeah, so here they said the attention of the EFCC has been drawn to a trending video showing the former governor of Anambra State in the custody of the commission. The commission wishes to distance itself from the said video, which is completely at variance with the established standard operating procedures of the EFCC. A discrete investigation ordered. Don't do a discrete investigation, please. Let us know what is going on, if this person is being punished or not. Upon discovery of the leak, has reviewed the errant officer behind the Audios Act, and he is currently being subjected to appropriate disciplinary action. Still on Obaino, the Anambra women threatened to storm EFCC headquarters naked. They said they won't leave until they release this man Obaino. They need to calm down because I don't think the government will listen to you guys. You don't have to, you know, storm there, go naked, but they plan to do that. That's their intention. I think all they can do is allow the EFCC to do their job, even though these days nobody trusts anybody in Nigeria, including EFCC. But let us allow them do their job. They call it due process. And according to them, EFCC's boss, he said it's not political, that this guy has been on their watch list for a long time. And like I said in the previous video, the immunity is no more there. He's already left the office. He's not a governor anymore. According to EFCC boss, he said nothing political about the arrest of the former Anambra State governor, Willie Obaino. He has been granted a bail, but we await when he fulfills his bail conditions. the bail conditions they're always serious, always strong ones. Okay guys, let us move straight to the next one. Here we have Annie Idibia. Remember yesterday we talked about this, her show, the show on Netflix where she was also starred. But guys, she really isn't okay with the clips on social media. The fact that they refuse to talk about other things, being an entrepreneur, sponsorship deals, her, you know, being a mother to her kids. She says she's shocked that they decide to remove all that and place the attention on her marital issues. They remove all the other things she would have loved them to show to the world or talk about. So guys, seriously, reality shows or whatever, they are a way of getting money, you know. And I'm sure Idibia too got some money from this, but these people just want to make money. Just understand that the more controversial it is, the more money for them. Reality shows, seriously, their producers and everything never look out for whatever they think is best for you. It's their own pocket. And again, because they think that more money for them, more money for you too. They need to recoup or make the money back. So it's just crazy. I think for me it's a win-win. You get the money, and apart from that, the main reason why I said it's a win-win is because a lot of fans actually like the show. I mean, in fact, Annie Idibia's part, they like it, right? Annie Idibia is not cool with it at all. Even Two-Face Idibia is not cool with it. They said they cut out a lot and left the controversial ones there. Here, she says, so many great scenes were taken out of the show. Like so many. At the end of the day, I didn't go to SA for months to plan a wedding. I went there for work. I was working my butt off every single day in Johannesburg. Was hosting a lot of gigs there too. Did a lot of shoot cover, radios, TV interviews. Most importantly, to also start my household essentials cleaning company there in Johannesburg, which will be launching here in Nigeria soon too. 1, I gave them the mother. 2, I gave them the tasking career woman and entrepreneur. And finally, I gave them the wife. Told my story as genuine as I could be. In all honesty, I gave my whole me to it. I think I said it, right? It's like a tell-all. Sadly, none of those scenes made it to the show. So even the few that she reviewed is a lot, right? Now imagine if they have covered everything. I think it's unfair, but these people just have to make money. Understand that? Sorry, Annie Idibia. They didn't pay you just to follow whatever you tell them, okay? For their own pockets too. Sadly, none of those scenes made it to the show. Took out my work, the main role I play as a mother in my children's lives, and only put out my love and marriage. Regardless, all in all, I am happy about the opportunity. Yeah, fans still say we love it irrespective. And Tuba says, I've never been a fan of all this reality TV thingy, but I must ask, or rather point out, the fact that whatever Annie felt, she said it straight up to whoever. She never laughed with anybody and said something different behind. I guess what Tubaba is trying to say here is, you know, whatever this lady says behind you, she will still tell you in front of you without fear or anything. That's how courageous she is. That's what Tubaba is trying to say here. And it says that's one of the many reasons I love this African queen. Well, here we've got someone who's got something to say about the whole Netflix show, the YFA Netflix show.
If you are not watching Young, Famous, and African, please watch it so we can talk about it. Saying this because I want to talk about this person right here on this side. Her name's Annie. So let's talk about it. So Annie has been with her husband for over a decade. She says they're high school sweethearts. It's been together literally their whole entire lives. They know each other like the back of their hands, supposedly. Her husband has had not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. I know you're like, dang, when are you going to start counting? But 5 kids on her. 5. He's also had other allegations, cheating, and different things like that. All of this has happened before they have had their own 2 kids. And it's 2 daughters, one is 12, one is 7. I just could not still be with this man. Me personally. Now they're on this show and it's been 10 years and they're trying to renew their vows for, forever and ever. But as that one girl on TikTok says, y'all girls be weak in the knees. Stand up. You need to know your worth. Like, what? Couldn't be.
Okay, guys, moving on to the next one. Let us read this. See what Ife Indigens has turned my school to. They insist the new VC for OAU, Professor Bamire, that was recently appointed, isn't qualified for the post because he is not from Ife, and the new VC must be an indigene of Ife. You know, we talk about tribalism, we talk about all these things. Seriously, even within Yoruba land, within Igbo land, we still got issues. So without other tribes, we still got issues with ourselves. Igbos, I'm sure, has got issues. They'll say, oh, he's not from Mbese, or he's not from Nnewi, he's not from this part. They shouldn't have made him. Can you imagine? The same thing here. In Yoruba land, even though the person is Yoruba, oh, he's not from Ile-Ife, he's got to be an indigene, and that is why they are protesting. Can you imagine? Even without other tribes, we're still going to have issues within ourselves, my people. Crazy. Guys, they're protesting. The president is there, the government, they are there. You guys didn't go to Aso Rock to protest for good governance and all that. You're protesting because of this. Who did this to us? Let's watch. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. You know, when we meet each other outside the country, we refer to the person as a brother, right? This guy met, you know, his brother out there in Europe and felt disappointed. He said this guy is not supposed to own a dog, that the dog will be taking a lot from him. You stay in a foreign land.
Why you buy this kind of dog for Europe? You don't stop belleful and go buy this kind of dog. Go and sell this. Go and sell it. You understand? Because for African man to buy this kind of dog, you know how much to feed this dog. How much? Go and sell it. Okay. You don't have to buy this type of dog. It's not right. You know. Why will you buy this type of dog? You come here to Oslo and you buy this type of dog. You come to Europe to Oslo and you buy this type of dog. Go and sell it or take it to shelter house. Okay. I have a job. I have my money. But do you know how much to feed this type of dog?
So how much? I know. I bought it and so I know it.
Go and sell it immediately, or you take it to shelter house, okay? Why will you buy this type of dog?
You are telling me.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's talk about good Nigerians, right? This man saw a bag filled with phones and he returned it. There was something he said here. Let me read this though. The fair man is a keke man. The black guy holding a big black nylon forgot a big nylon full of phones, about 10 new phones in carton with other items. The keke man looked for him and returned it to him. He gave him 1K in appreciation. I was there when it happened. He should have given more than that though.
Child, you did well. God bless you. He returned this bag full of how many phones?
About 10
phones.
I was telling this guy that somebody forgot something that is worth a lot of money.
Yes.
I'm going back to deliver it to him.
Child.
Because it's not mine.
God bless you.
I know you will be like going along 1,000.
Child. Thank you very much, child.
I'm going to hear the time is going.
Yes. Child. Thank you. Got a bag full of phones.
That is where we're going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. To this question, name a job that pays well in Nigeria. Name a job that pays well in Nigeria. Leave your answers in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Until we see you next time. Peace.